Hi, I'm Nathan. I love to optimize health, mindset, dopamine stimulation, and utilize business systems to grow businesses fast. G'day guys, we're back for another awesome session, another Bawsome session nonetheless, of the Bawsome podcast, where we talk about everything related to business and how we can scale it in any way, shape or form possible. Today I've got a fantastic guest. His name is AYO. He is a solo developer and he has developed a affiliate marketing software, which is really cool, which I think is going to be a bit of a disruptor. I'm sure it already is in the sector, because you pay squillions of dollars for affiliate marketing on an ongoing basis for any decent software that's out there. And he has done it quite differently. I won't give away too much, but he's created PushLab Growth. I've bought the top premium package, and I want to dig deeper into what it's all about, because I just feel I'll be able to use it for so many aspects of so many businesses that I'm involved in, and I'm really excited to connect with AYO. So welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you very much. That was a great intro. I think this is my first podcast. So yeah, it is my first podcast. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Pleasure to have you, mate. So tell us a bit about your background before we jump into all the good things and how we can make money out of your system. Tell us where you're from and how you, and this whole solo developer, is that like you just do everything on your own? How does that work?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. I'm originally Nigerian. I grew up in a very small town in Nigeria. I started coding when I was 11. My dad had this desktop in his office. He's a medical doctor, and I used to go there after school. And I used to be bored out of my mind, so I would just go and play. I think it was Minesweep or I think pinball or something on the computer. And that's how I got into computers. And then I started wondering how to build my own games. And the thing was that I wanted games, but we didn't really have money to get them. So I was thinking, what if I could like sort of copy the code of the game and run it locally? And that's how I sort of like got into programming. At first, it was like these word games that you would like type into the terminal, and then you would get a response back, and I would just find the code online and like copy and paste them and run them. But then afterwards, I started going into more serious stuff. Studied the fundamentals of programming better when I got to about 14, 15. And then I started working on a lot of open source stuff and started contributing to the open source community from about 14 to 16. And then at 16, that's when I got into university. So for university, I moved across the pond, not really across the pond, but to Cyprus. Now I live in Cyprus, the northern side of Cyprus. I came here for university about 8 years ago, decided to sort of live here. I have been living here so far. But from 16-year-old to sort of 21-year-old, 22, I was mostly freelancing, building a lot of stuff for companies on a freelance level. The most popular one is probably XLN Audio. They're a Swedish music company that I worked for about a year and a half. And that was pretty much my last job because I was freelancing as a mobile developer. And then in 2023, I believe I got into web development as a solo developer. And I was trying this business at the time, like selling stuff on Amazon. And I saw like a little opportunity to build my own software that helped Amazon sellers to sort of scout for the best products to sell. So I built a product research tool called PushLab Wholesale. And I ended up selling that in 2024, I believe mid 2024. Then that was when I started PushLab Growth and to help people with affiliate marketing. And yeah, that fast forward until now, that's what I've been sort of mostly focused on.
Amazing. So you started at about 11 years of age, doing a bit of playing around, teaching yourself, working stuff out on the computer. Is that how it went? And then what happened after that? How did you get into the whole development? Did you do anything formal, education-wise, or?
Not really, actually. So at 11 years old, I think the most impressive thing that I probably did was, have you seen this movie called Matrix?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so that was like my favorite movie ever when I was a kid, and my whole family used to watch it. So what I did was I found like a piece of code that would firstly turn I think on Windows it was called command prompt at the time, not terminal. It would turn the text color green, and then it would like sort of put random characters falling on the screen. It was just printing random characters, and then I'd show it to my dad and my family, and they'll be so impressed. I think that was probably the most impressive thing that I did at that time. But then I think 14, 15, I found this course. It's a Harvard course. It's available for everyone. It's called CS50. Introduction to Computer Science. And out of curiosity, I kind of just took that course because up until that point, I'd just been like playing around with programming. I didn't really have a vision as to where I wanted to take it. But taking that course sort of, solidified my fundamentals in programming and realigned what I thought was possible with programming. And I understood it at a fundamental level after taking that course.
Wow. Okay. And how long was the course for?
It was just a 12-week course, an introductory course to computer science, but it sort of like nudged me in the right direction to take other courses, to start building stuff at such a young age. So in terms of formal education, not really, because I was already really into it before getting into university. But I ended up going to university for computer science because it was the sort of easiest thing that I could do to not take too much of my time, so I could focus on building like a career in freelancing, because my family wasn't really well off. So I had to like sort of figure out a way to take care of myself through college as well. So yeah,
Wow.
that's why I chose computer science in university.
Good on you. Actually, you're the second Nigerian origin that I've been involved with. One of the other guys I was so impressed with. He's 16 years, and we had him on the podcast.
Wow.
And he just taught himself web development, and he's now building a couple of websites for clients of ours. And he's just so inspirational. Like, I love the fact that, when you come from tough beginnings and you find creative ways and solutions, you have to find creative ways. You don't have an alternative. So yeah, good on you, mate, for doing that and coming up with this amazing product, PushLab Growth. So
thank you.
I'm really excited to dig into that deeper. I just see it as, the affiliate. I love doing joint ventures, right? I love collaborating with other businesses and using their established networks to plug into so that we can just scale our businesses really, really fast. So I just see your PushLab Growth and the affiliate marketing strategy as a fantastic way of automating that on autopilot. So tell us, for those that don't really know too much about affiliate marketing, tell us a little bit, give us a bit of a 30,000-foot view on it and what it does.
Yeah, so affiliate marketing is a way of acquiring customers for a lot of businesses now. I think it's a viable option of acquiring customers for a lot of businesses now due to rising costs in Google advertisement or Facebook advertisement. Like, traditional ways of customer acquisition get expensive every single year, because as new competitors get into the marketplace, they are competing on customer acquisition. So affiliate marketing is sort of a way to leverage somebody's already existing audience and basically partnering up with them, and they share your product to their audience, and then when their audience purchase your product, you basically give them a commission. So it's sort of similar to what you do when let's say you partner with an influencer, right? But instead of paying money upfront, that influencer only gets paid when their audience pays to you and buys your product. So it's a very safe way of customer acquisition, and a lot of companies are opting to go that route right now because, as I said, cost of acquiring customers in other traditional methods are always getting more and more expensive. And it's very safe in terms of it, allows you to not put any money upfront to acquire the customer. You only pay when the customer is acquired. And then secondly, I believe that every business, even if you have other traditional means of advertising and customer acquisition figured out, should still have affiliate marketing as a strategy. Because if you don't, you're literally just leaving you're leaving money on the table when you shouldn't be, right? Because your customers already, if your customers love your product, right, they already want to talk about it to other people, share it with other people, right? But if you're not prompting them to do so, if you're not giving them, incentives to want to do that, most people probably wouldn't even, think about it, even if they love the product so much. So I believe that very soon every business will probably have like an affiliate marketing component to them.
It makes total sense, and I love the concept. I do physical joint ventures in different businesses, and this is more a digital version of that, or a digital technique for connecting the physical businesses, I think you could possibly say. But I love the pay on results structure. That, as a business owner, that is the most freaking sexy thing on the planet to us, right? Because we just get so excited, because if it doesn't work, you don't have to pay, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you've lost nothing. And I love the fact that it's infinitely scalable. So it's not going to cost you every time you set a program up. It doesn't cost anything. If the program works, if the joint venture or the structure works, man, the cash just keeps flowing in. And how many of those can you set up? It's basically unlimited, right?
Yeah. So it's current. You mean on PushLab Growth, right? Or
yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, with your program.
Yeah, with PushLab Growth, you are allowed to set up multiple affiliate programs, which is something that makes the software extremely unique. Because in the marketplace, all our competitors usually charge you per affiliate program. And an affiliate program is basically structured in a way where it encapsulates all the products in your single business. So we usually advise that only use multiple affiliate programs if you have multiple businesses, because we've built features inside an affiliate program that can help you perform the functions of one single business. Let me actually tell you how PushLab Growth started. So when I was running the other software company for Amazon, I was using an affiliate software. I wouldn't name them here, but it was really expensive to run every month.
They're bloody expensive. Yes.
Yeah, it was expensive to run every month. And the thing was that time our affiliate program wasn't doing so good. So I found that there were months where I was paying more in cost to the affiliate program software than we were earning from the total affiliate program itself. So I just thought to myself, okay, what if I built something internally that I could use that could help me track these referrals? And that's how PushLab Growth was born. So it was actually meant to be an internal tool that I used to run my own software. And then I started getting interest from, firstly, friends, actually other friends who had some small SaaS companies were asking if they could use that system. But then I would tell them, oh, I hadn't productized it already. And they're like, you should probably do so. I'm willing to pay some amount of it. So the idea was to create a cheap, well, not cheap in terms of its features, a very feature-rich, but very affordable solution for startup founders who are just getting into affiliate marketing. Because most of the options out there, you have to pay a lot of money to set it up, to get it working, and then you have to pay a recurring fee per month as well. And for most founders, affiliate marketing is a longer term strategy, which would take a year or two to finally start paying off. And having those costs, rise up, especially if you're bootstrapped, can be the make or break in your business. So that was how sort of PushLab Growth started. And we structured it in a way. Well, when I say we, I mean me, but I'm used to saying it like that. But
Royal we, me,
yeah,
myself, and I. Yeah, the three of us.
so it's being structured in a way where we've built the platform to be really scalable and affordable, but also really feature rich.
Yeah, and it is. So give us a bit of a comparison without naming other affiliate programs out there. I've used some in the past and they're a freaking fortune. But
Yeah.
give us a bit of a like for like comparison, bigger picture stuff on price versus and features. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
So the first thing that I would say sets us apart in a major way is our pricing system, right? So the first thing that we did was that we launched with lifetime pricing, which is, I wouldn't say unprecedented, but it's very, very uncommon in the affiliate marketing space. I know some newer guys are starting to get into it now, but when we launched the lifetime deal, that was very uncommon. And we ended up partnering up with AppSumo to do a lifetime deal with them that cost, it started from like $59 per license. So someone could literally pay $59, which is lower than a lot of our competitors charge on a monthly basis. So someone could pay $59 for a lifetime and get access to, one affiliate program, $5,000 monthly limits for their affiliate program. If they're able to hit that limit in a single month, they've already multiplied their ROI, they've already increased their ROI by such a huge amount. And that was what sort of set us apart in the pricing part. Although we've sort of ended that collaboration with AppSumo now because our contract with them has ended, our monthly plans are still very affordable. It starts from around $29 per month, and it gives you access to quite a lot of features. In terms of features, I'll give you an example of a feature because there are so many features that have been built since the year of starting this company. I'll give you an example of a recent feature that I released called Referral Widget, which is basically a widget that you integrate on your site with like a single line of code, and it turns your already existing customers into affiliates. Because one thing that we've noticed is in affiliate marketing, the best place to always start is your already existing customers. Because one, they know how to use the product, they're very familiar with the product. Number two, if they're your long-term customers, they most likely love the product. And three, they're the best position to talk about the benefits of the product and the problems it solves. So I created this widget called the referral widget, where instead of creating a separate affiliate portal for your customers to go and register for your affiliate program and get their link, you can embed that widget on your website, and you can provide us with, dynamically, of course, you can provide us with the email of a logged in user at any time using that script. And then it automatically in the background creates an affiliate account for them in your affiliate program. And it displays their link in that widget. And then it displays, like if you have a automated coupon setup in your affiliate program, it also displays to them their coupon code that, oh, if you share this with your friends, they get a 20% off and they can use this code. And here's your link as well. So it automatically does that in the background and just shows the widget to the customer on your platform, like a chat widget on the site. And then when they click it, it just opens. Yeah, so that was a huge game changer for us because we saw a lot of interest in it immediately it was launched. And to compare it to another popular competitor in the space that does things in a similar way, they offer a referral widget similar to ours, but that's the only thing they offer. So I don't think they even offer a separate affiliate portal. They don't offer multiple affiliate programs. They don't offer automated coupon generation, I believe. They do not offer affiliate tiers. I don't think they offer multi-level marketing either. They are very strict in that, okay, this is their major feature and this is their product. And the last thing is that they actually work directly with the SaaS companies. So you have to be a SaaS company doing, I think, more than $10,000 in MRR before they work directly with you. But their pricing model, to give them some credit, their pricing model too is quite different. So they only charge a percentage of the extra revenue they bring in using the affiliate program. But yeah, the barrier of entry to using their software is extremely high. It's very feature limited, and in the long run, you would be paying much more because you're paying a percentage of your revenue to them. But we don't charge percentage of revenue. So that's an example of a major feature that we shipped recently. That's been a game changer.
Awesome. That's exciting. And you've just rattled off about 100 different features there, which I'm just going, wow, that's really cool, because there's so much stuff, again, as a business owner that would just be so immediately implementable. So really excited about that. Tell me about Marketplace. Is that a newish thing you've got structured, or how does that all work?
No, so the marketplace is basically, so the way PushLab Growth works is you have to think about it from the two different sides, right? The one side is a brand that is wanting to create an affiliate program and basically scale their revenue, right? And the other side of that spectrum, like the other side of that transaction, is an affiliate or an influencer that has access to an audience, but they're looking for better ways to monetize their audience. So PushLab Growth sort of caters to both of those markets in terms of we have, the affiliate program software, and then we have the influencer mode. The influencer mode allows influencers to come, sign up, and find different affiliate programs to see their percentage, their commission rate, their average customer value, to calculate the average rewards they're going to get if they refer, X amount of customers to that business. And they sort of like see the link to also sign up for the affiliate program. So we have that aspect, and we call like the combination of both of them the marketplace. So the marketplace firstly started with a public listing of popular affiliate programs, right? And we use that to help build our SEO profile. I believe our domain authority is around 57 right now, so it grew really fast, on Google. And
how long's that been out for? How long's your website been live for?
I think a year.
Oh wow, that's huge, right? Yeah.
And we're currently, I haven't really focused on optimizing everything with SEO, but we're currently getting about 4,000 impressions per day from Google. I'm sure there's quite a lot of, room to improve there. But even just not doing anything and only posting affiliate programs, we were able to get very good attention from SEO. So we started attracting affiliates from SEO, and currently today, I think we still sign up about 10 per day. Just on autopilot from SEO. And those affiliates use the marketplace that we have, the public marketplace of affiliate programs, to compare affiliate programs to join, right? So I thought that, okay, we have companies that are building affiliate programs. What if we let them list their affiliate programs on our marketplace as well? But there would be one thing, right, that separates them from the public listings, was that they would get a verified badge. And a verified badge would mean that we can verify that they are running their affiliate program on our software, right? So we can see that they're actually paying out their affiliates, their the reward rate that they mention on the listing is correct to what they're actually paying their affiliates as well. And then also we give them more exposure, because when you have a verified badge, you go to the top of the marketplace and you always appear first before our public listings of other popular affiliate programs. So that was something that we created as a separate product. But then I started offering like extended access to it to lifetime plan holders as well. So lifetime plan holders could come, list their affiliate program on the marketplace for a limited amount of time, and then afterwards they would have to pay to continue a subscription to be able to. It was a tactic to help us with sustainability in the long run, because if you are bringing in people who are paying a one-time fee, you sort of need to sell extra services to them or complementary products that you think they would need in the future that would allow you to at least be sustainable on those customers as well, and not lose too much money on the long run. But yeah, I'm actually thinking of making that marketplace plan free for everyone who has a high lifetime deal in the future. But I'm thinking of waiting till all the trial periods are over, so it's going to be fair to the lifetime plan holders. In the future, it's going to be free for everyone who has a high lifetime deal, but then they can pay for an extra boost, basically, to get extra exposure. So to be able to be featured in our email list that goes out to affiliates on a weekly basis, that's when they get like the extra plan to pay for. So it will be like something like you get a listing for free, but you get more exposure for paying for it, basically.
Got it. Got it. Talking about commission rates, what do you think is you've seen people on the marketplace,
Yeah.
and you must be pretty aware of what products do well and what commission rates do well. What would you say is the sweet spot to put a commission at for attracting the most amount of business that you can attract?
Yeah. So with there are some founders that I work with directly, and I give advice for in affiliate marketing. And one thing that I've seen that's a recurring theme is that most affiliates, right, they want to not necessarily, they don't really care about the commission rate per se, like the actual commission rate. What they care about is how much they could make in total from the deal, right? Because at the end of the day, if they're making a 20% commission rate, but they are able to generate, $100,000 in sales using their audience, and they get paid $20,000, that's better than if they get 50% off, and they're only able to make $1,000 in sales. Because at the end of the day, they only get $500, right? So most affiliates, especially the serious ones who have access to an audience, they would want to either get paid upfront to de-risk that risk of, okay, they actually promote to their audience, but your conversion rates are down or your product doesn't perform as well. So they would ask for payment upfront, or they usually want to see a history of, you paying out affiliates a really high amount, like how much you've paid out to your affiliates in total, how well your product converts, how many customers you currently already have. So I usually advise founders that instead of focusing on the commission rate that you pay for your affiliates, you should focus on building a great product outside of that proves to affiliates that your product converts, right? Your customers stick around, and they don't just churn all the time. So that would prove to them that even if you're given a 20% commission rate, they could make a sustainable living by promoting your product. But that being said, most businesses that do not have these things, like maybe they're just starting out, I would always advise, starting off with a very aggressive commission rate. So even when I started PushLab Growth, fun fact, like I used PushLab Growth like to run its own affiliate program. So it's kind of like the perpetual cycle of, because we use it to run our own affiliate program and we use it to generate revenue. And I believe we've generated like 12 grand of extra revenue just automatically getting our customers to share their affiliate links, right? And in a year, I think 12 grand is not so bad, right? But we started off with a very aggressive commission rate of about 50 to 60%, I believe.
Wow.
And it was lifetime. So if you referred a customer,
Wow.
so we were like most likely losing some money or breaking even on every customer. But the fact is that we started off aggressively so that any customers they referred, right, would then be a potential affiliate for us as well. Because if they're using the product and they love it and they stick around for a long time, even if we do not make money on that customer, there's potential that they speak about it to other customers and we get, that revenue, right? Right now, we've reduced the commission rate because we've, sort of proven ourselves. We've paid out probably like $6,000 to affiliates. Our top earning affiliate was actually 2 months ago, I think, earned about $2,000 just in 1 month. So we were able to leverage that to, reduce the commission rate, especially the starting commission rate, because now you can still earn up to 50% commissions with PushLab Growth if you refer a customer to us, but it starts from 20%. And then we built this feature called commission tiers, where you can basically bump up somebody's commission based on performance. So we bump up your commission if you refer us. I believe it's 10 referrals, you get to 30%, and then when you refer more than 25, you get to 50% commission.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How does it go for local businesses? Because there's a lot of people in our little network that that have local bricks and mortar businesses. So walk us through a little bit of the implementation and the practical use within, any sort of physical, say a fashion shop or a food or a restaurant. Is there a use? I mean, we've got a restaurant. That'd be quite interesting. Is there a use for it within that?
Yeah. So we usually have like, okay, so to track commissions and sales with PushLab Growth, we have something called a referral. A referral is a customer, right, that has been referred by somebody else in the affiliate program, right? And that's what we term as a referral. And then we have sales, right? Sales is whenever that customer makes a payment. To be able to have a referral in our system, right, we need to be able to track when a customer signs up using either an affiliate link or like a coupon code, right? So ultimately, at the end of the day, to make it 100% automated, right, you do need to have a transaction occurring online. Because that's how we can track using our integration methods. However, when we opened this up to AppSumo, we had quite a lot of people who were doing local businesses, and they were asking for solutions around that. So I built systems that allowed, firstly, the affiliate themselves, if they go to the affiliate portal, that allowed them to be able to manually submit a lead, right? And then the admin sees that lead, and they're able to approve or reject that lead. That's the first thing. The second thing is that on the admin dashboard, I actually built a way that allows you to manually add a referral, right? It manually allows you to add a referral. It also allows you to manually attribute sales to that referral, right? And automatically give the commission to the affiliate. So for most local businesses, that's what they will be doing anyways, because at the end of the day, for us to be able to automatically track, we need like an online system that's sort of predefined and notifies us whenever you make a sale, right? Another way that I would say we've sort of thought about mitigating this was building integrations with automation tools. So we recently released an integration with make.com and Zapier that allows you to ping our servers whenever you have a sale or whenever you bring a commission, a referral in, right? So I'm not too sure that, local businesses would have systems that are integrated with Zapier or Make, but I believe that's where, a lot of the world is going. And most modernized systems would at least have some sort of like integration with an online automation system that allows you to report these things in an automated fashion.
Any plans to connect with Pably?
Pably, is that an automation software?
Oh, sorry, just another alternative to Zapier. Yeah.
No, we do not have that plans yet. But the way features have sort of been built for over the year is that we have a features request board, and that's how automations too are built. And we allow our customers to basically, suggest features, and they're built roughly in the order of how many votes they get. So if the other customer votes them up, we usually prioritize those integrations. I believe the next integration I'm actually working on is PayPal, affiliate tracking.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So tell me, another one of our businesses, actually, it's just up there above me on my right hand side. It's called Numberfied, and in that business, we've got quite a large team that does bookkeeping, high level bookkeeping for businesses at ridiculously low costs, and we also build into that business growth because we're just obsessed with, hence our interview with you today. We love anything that can grow businesses, and we give business coaching with bookkeeping, right? So it's great for business growth. So is there a way of integrating this system for working with influencers to do that? Would we have to have in our WordPress website, would we have to have a purchase shop front there to automate it, to get the most out of your software for that sort of a business?
Yes. So for WordPress, I believe we have a WooCommerce integration that's fully integrated. So as long as you have like a WooCommerce, checkout page that allows your customers to check out, you can just install our WordPress plugin, and that would to track sales, referrals as well.
Okay, so we'd set the WooCommerce, e-commerce, up first. Okay, that totally makes sense. And how would you know that your business would be conducive to your, how would I know my business would be conducive to affiliates? Is there a way of sort of understanding what the desire is for affiliate marketers to pick up on what you got to sell as a small business?
So I sort of class affiliate marketers or people who are going to refer customers to your product in 3 methods, right? Three classes, sorry. The first class and the most important class are, as I mentioned earlier, the users of your product already, right? So those are, I call them level 1 affiliates, because not level 1 as the lowest, but the closest to your business, and they're the most important. For every business, regardless of the niche, I believe that you can have level 1 affiliates. What I mean by level 1 affiliates are, you can have people who use your service, right, and they already love it. You can have them refer other people. For every sort of business, I think this is possible. And then there are level 2 affiliates, right? Level 2 affiliates are people who maybe do not really have a large audience necessarily, but they're good with marketing, right? And they want to promote your business to sort of make money, like because of the commission in it, right? For level 2 affiliates, I believe it's best for businesses who have high ticket products, because if they do not necessarily have a large audience already and they are looking for businesses to promote, right? And in most cases, they'll be doing like one-on-one sales, doing like demand generation, lead generation, and cold outreach in order to help you sell your products. So it would be beneficial to them if you had like a high ticket product that they could make a potentially large amount on for each sale. And then there's the level 3 affiliates who I class as just influencers in general. So by influencers, I mean they've already built a solid audience, like maybe on YouTube or Twitter, and they have like a massive audience that's specific to a niche, and they sign up to your affiliate program and they give you a shout out on their YouTube account or Instagram or whatever, right? And you get commissions, right? For level 3 affiliates, I believe it's best for B2C businesses, right? So if you're a B2C business that maybe you have a relatively low ticket and your product applies to a large amount of people, it's better to target influencers, right? Influencers who have a larger audience. Now, I'm not saying that these are strictly the classes, because there are some exceptions, right? For example, even for B2B businesses, you could find an influencer on LinkedIn that talks specifically about the problem that your product solves, and you can sign them on as an affiliate, right? But in general, I have seen that in most cases, affiliates or influencers with a large audience are mostly suited to B2C businesses to promote their product. And for the middle ones, who, as I mentioned, they're good with sales, they probably will be doing one-on-one sales. I believe that those are more suited to B2B businesses, because with B2B you have higher tickets for your product, and the products are typically priced at a higher price point. So for level 2 affiliates, I believe you should be going after those if you have a B2B business. And for level 1 affiliates, everybody should be going for level 1 affiliates, because if you, as I said earlier in the podcast, if you have customers who love your products and you're not getting them to talk about your product to other people, then you're really leaving a large chunk of money on the table.
Yeah, understandable. And do you have a particular pitch that you reach out to for affiliate marketers out there in the real world rather than online, in the physical world, do you suggest any sort of outreach messages that might be of use just to get them on board quicker and easier and smoother?
Yeah, so actually I wrote like a small PDF about this. It's actually on the site. So if you go to pushlabgrowth.com and you scroll to the bottom, you would see like a sign up form for you to enter your email and get that ebook. It outlines sort of my personal methods of onboarding affiliates, what I have learned. There are some quite not well known tricks in that PDF. I would suggest everyone reading it, but to go over some methods in there, right? One of them would be to offer their audience something, right? So if you're going after an affiliate that has an audience, at the end of the day, people, especially influencers, want to, they want to look good to their audience, right? They want to look like they're providing value to their audience. Yeah. So if you are reaching out to an affiliate, you should always give them a pitch of how your product or the offer you're bringing would be beneficial and exclusive to their audience. So a popular way of doing this would be to give like an exclusive discount to their audience that's only available through their link. They really love that. Most of them, especially the ones with larger audiences, actually like that even more than the commission rate. So I've had situations where I've asked people like, do you want a higher commission or do you want us to increase the discount we give to your audience? And most of the time they always choose, we want to increase the discount that you give to the audience. So I think that's a good trick. In the ebook, in the PDF, we also have, I think, about 4 different outreach scripts that specifically I have used in the past to reach out to Facebook group owners. So that's a tactic that I use. Find Facebook groups and reach out.
Love that. Yeah.
Offering their members like discounts and things like that.
Okay. Do you get the Facebook group owner to do the pitch, or do they just approve? You just get the approval first, and then you do the pitch through their group.
Ideally, you should always get them to do the pitch. The reason is because they're more familiar with the group. If you do the pitch, it's just like another member making a pitch. The whole point is they're familiar with the group. They've built trust with the group. They've been providing value to the group for a long time. So it's always better to get them to do the pitch.
Yeah, totally. And so the other thing I wanted to ask you about was the MLM, multi-level marketing structure that you have. So that is part of the highest level, is that right? Purchase through your website. So, and that can, you can activate people further downstream after the first client that's purchased. So the client that purchases, if I've got this right, they then recommend your services to the next person downstream, and they all get commissions. Is that how that structure works?
Sort of, but not really. So let me explain 2 different concepts, right? There is an affiliate and then there's a customer. A customer is somebody who purchases your product in general, and an affiliate can be someone who refers a customer to you, right? In some cases, a person can be both, but in most cases, the affiliate is not necessarily a customer. They're usually like an influencer in some cases, right? The reason why we make this distinction very differently is because the reason why we make that distinction is because it's easy to turn from an MLM into like a Ponzi scheme. Because when a payment is required to become an affiliate, then it sort of becomes like a pyramid scheme. So to mitigate that, we've done 2 things. One thing is making sure that someone who joins your affiliate program, it's free to join your affiliate program always, right? You can't have a requirement for someone to make a purchase before joining your affiliate program. That's the first thing. And then the second thing we did is that we limited it to 3 levels. And what the MLM structure basically is it allows an affiliate, right, to have a team. And what the team means is it allows them to onboard other affiliates who can do selling, like who can do the selling of your product underneath them. And then it allows them to sort of earn a percentage of the commission that the affiliates underneath them earns. So regardless of if those affiliates underneath them ever made a purchase or not, as long as they refer a customer that makes a purchase, the affiliate at the top of that structure gets a preset commission by you, basically. So it incentivizes, influencers to onboard other influencers. That's the first thing that structure does. The second thing it does is it attracts affiliate networks. So people who have multiple affiliates working underneath them or multiple bloggers and they have a whole network, it gives them more of a reason to join your affiliate program, because then they have a structure in which they can earn commissions directly from the affiliates underneath them, and they can sort of manage their team, right, and see how much commission each person on their team is earning.
Yeah, right. Fantastic. I mean, to unpack all the features in PushLab Growth that must take months to.
Yeah, actually that's one thing that I've been struggling with, because the product changes so fast. I've been shipping like quite a lot of features, and creating guides is difficult because I create a guide and a month later it's outdated, right? So I'm just waiting. I think I'm starting that in the beginning of next month to make like a long 4-hour course on, okay, this is how you use PushLab Growth. So it serves everybody, and they're able to watch it in different parts and different chapters that applies to them directly.
Right. Yeah, because that was going to be my next question. How does someone go from not knowing anything about this to fully integrating your system?
Yeah. I think that the course that I'm working on, I haven't actually started filming it yet, but started writing the scripts, the diagrams, the flow of the course. It's going to be very, very beneficial, because I've realized that PushLab Growth is a very, very complex system, and to get like 100% knowledge of it would require like a lot of documentation, a lot of videos, and step-by-step process. And the course would contain things on from the conceptual level, even a lot of things that we spoke about today, from the conceptual level of how an affiliate program works, what works best, commission rates, and then it would go into like the product specific things, like how to set up your affiliate program, the different aspects, commission tiers, commission plans, the MLM feature, the not very well-known features as well. That's sort of how the flow of the software, the course is going to be.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to dig into it and play around with it and just get started, because I just see, as an entrepreneur in that space, it just seems like there's so many angles that we can use this for, and especially being a massive fan of joint ventures, this is just like joint ventures on steroids and automated, which is everything we want. So excellent. Anything else you feel we haven't spoken about today that would be really interesting for business people to know about your software?
I think the last feature that I just released, called the recruitment feature, the influencer recruitment feature. I just released that over the weekend. Probably a lot of people do not know, and another email is going to go out today. But it's basically a feature that we've acquired access to, a database of about 250 million influencers, and it sort of allows you to filter. It allows you to filter, add these influencers into your list and then export their contact information so you can contact them. And it also allows you to search by niche and by platform as well. The acquisition of the database, so we didn't acquire the database itself. I acquired, access to the database to be able to query the database. So it's very expensive. And then each query to the database also costs us credits on the back end. It is quite expensive at the moment to use that feature. But yeah, we already have quite a few people who have signed up, and they're testing it and seeing, good data from it already. But the two things that I would say is that, firstly, the enriched information on the influencer is up to date. So the email, the contact details, we verify those every single day. They get verified. And then the second thing is that the data coming out of them is extremely quality. So you can see an audience breakdown, the geographical breakdown of the audience of that influencer, and yeah, but hopefully in the future, my plan is to make that feature as cheap as I can make it, because in the process of getting that data from our data provider, we're also enriching our own database. So the more we do that, basically the more use the platform gets, that feature gets, the cheaper it's going to be in the future, because then we're enriching our own database of influencers. Maybe it wouldn't have 250 million influencers anytime soon, but it at least is being enriched by the usage of the people on the platform. So yeah, that's the last thing that I wanted to talk about.
And that the pricing for all that's on the website, is it?
Yeah, it's on the website. On a new page called Recruit Influencers, I believe. Yeah.
Awesome. That's amazing. AYO, fantastic, buddy. That's a wealth of opportunity that's sitting right there in that little chat. And you've done incredibly well as a solo developer. That just sounds phenomenal. And you've done it all on your own. Do you have any help with anything?
Yeah. So when we started the 60-day AppSumo sale, that sort of went crazy. So I had to get like some VAs to like help with some behind the scenes stuff, not development stuff, because that I'm planning to expand the development team by the end of this year, and for that I have to be very careful with hiring as a bootstrapped company, and just starting out. Making a hiring mistake on the development side would be catastrophic for me. So I'm very careful with that process, but I have 2 VAs that currently help with managing people's accounts, helping with support on some level, but the technical support is still on me, because only I have access to the code base at the moment.
Right. Wow. All right, buddy. Well, I hope you get some sleep in there somewhere, with everything that's going on.
Yeah, right.
And we will put links to the software in the show notes. And mate, I wish you all the best with this future world domination that you're headed for, without a doubt. It's just such a good, awesome thing that you're doing, just to shake up that industry, because it's dominated too much by very highly costly offers. Yeah, so it's nice that someone's actually doing it for us little people out there to be able to access this without the crazy costs. So well done on that, mate.
Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you very much for having me on. It's my first podcast. I hope it was okay, and it is watchable. But I really appreciate the opportunity.
Done well. You're a natural. And actually, you've got your own YouTube channel too, right? So
yeah,
we'll link to that as well. What's that one called? Just
it's just my name, AYO Abdul, on YouTube. We haven't had any videos on it recently because I've sort of just focused 100% on improving the product. But hopefully, very soon, the course is going to come out on that YouTube channel as well, and have a lot more interesting videos coming on that YouTube channel.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, buddy.
Yeah, thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.
Cheers, mate.
Bye.
That was awesome. Keep optimizing your health, mindset, and business. Be awesome and make business awesome.